So, an LSD trip in Los Angeles during the Beatles' 1965 US tour gave us one of the strangest real-life moments in Beatles history. On August 24th, the Beatles were staying in a rented house on Mulholland Drive, hanging out with members of the Byrds, including Roger McGuinn and David Crosby. You see, Paul was the odd man out because at that point he'd not taken LSD with the others. And then actor Peter Fonda showed up, also on acid, and began talking about a near-death experience from his childhood. John found Fonda's death talk deeply unsettling, and that creepy little moment became the seed of She Said, She Said. So like John would do, he twisted it into something a bit more dreamlike but also personal. Fonda was trying to describe knowing what death felt like, but Lennon changed the voice from he to she, which made the lyric feel less like a diary and more like a strange argument happening inside someone's head. Which makes it more than just a song about the drug. It's Lennon turning one awkward party conversation into a nervous little play about childhood, fear, ego, and someone saying something you really do not want to hear. And George Harrison played a bigger role than many casual fans realize. He later remembered helping John connect different unfinished pieces into one song, almost like welding separate fragments together. And that explains why the song has that jagged, jump cut feeling. It moves from the spooky death trip lyric into the When I Was a Boy section. And that's when the mood suddenly pulls backward into childhood. It's psychedelic, but it's not really flower power. It sounds more like someone having a bad thought and trying to outrun it. The recording took place on June 21st, 1966 at EMI, and it was near the end of the Revolver sessions, and it was the only song on the album completed in one long session. And the Beatles, they were short on one track, so they rehearsed it heavily and ran through more than 25 attempts and recorded 3 takes of the rhythm track and finished the song by about 4 a.m. the next morning. Lennon did the lead vocal, and Lennon and Harrison added backing vocals and extra guitar, plus John's Hammond organ were overdubbed. Now, what about Paul, you say? Well, Paul's involvement was a bit messier. He later remembered walking out after an argument and thinking he did not play on the finished record. But later session research and the 2022 Revolver notes complicate that. Currently, the best supported view is that Paul was likely on the original rhythm track with bass and drums, then left before the song was fully finished. Either way, the tension fits perfectly. You can hear the sound of the band under pressure. It's like they're turning a bad acid memory plus a studio argument and a last-minute album problem into 2.5 minutes of sharp, nervous, brilliant Beatles weirdness.